going live. Feel free to come in and ask questions. Talk about how to go live with confidence and ease. We are talking live streaming tips. Come in and learn how to go live on both YouTube and TikTok. So, thank you very much for being here. Don't mind giving me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up so that you know I am live right now. I'm happy to answer your questions. You also can click that subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. So thank you so much for joining me. Excuse me. Thank you so much for joining. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. Hey, pals. Hey, girl. I was like, I'm just getting over here. I was like, am I on the wrong chat? I thought I was on yesterday's for a second there. I was like, wait a minute. Congratulations, my friend. How are you? How's everything going? How's everything going your way, friend? It's been a long day. I think I'm like still mentally and physically recouping from the weekend. So just trying to get all things done. So still recuperating. And so you beat me here. So yeah, so I'm dragging. Today is one of those days I'm like, oh my gosh. But it's all good. Once I get here, I get into a zone. So I think what's going to happen is that I am going to come live and then probably say thank you, friend. I guess. Yeah, we had a great time. We had a great time. I can't wait until the future where we expanded and more people are there, and it's gonna be fun. Fun times. Fun times. So it was good. Um, what am I looking for? Okay. So setting up my screen. I'm about to go live now. One of the newbies, she was like, "Are you about to go live?" She was waiting on me. I was like, "Oh, that's so lovely." Hello, friends. How are you? If you don't mind giving me a thumbs up to like the live, also click that subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. Welcome to my room. We talk all things live streaming here. And if you are new, put new in the chat. And if you go live, let us know that too. Let us know if you're a live host. Would love to see who are the live hosts in the room. Let me know if you guys have questions. I teach about TikTok, but I'm happy to answer questions. So no question is too small. So come in and ask your questions. All right. Yeah, that was cute. Yeah, yeah. So I was like, oh, I'm coming. So yeah. So let me get going. Let me go live. I'm gonna go live on TikTok, y'all. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the thumbs up, friends. I appreciate the support. And we're going live. TikTok live, live streaming tips, beginner friendly tips, tips to go live. Considering the chat feed question mode, that sub count just keeps on. It does. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, okay, we're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna keep going. We in our growth season. I say that all the time. You never stop growing, so you just keep on letting the folks come and connect. So I appreciate it, friends. So if you are new, come in, friends. Come in, ask questions. We are talking all things live streaming. If you are new to the room, feel free to say hello. Appreciate you all being here. Um, we are going live. Hold on one second. Let's see. Hey, Coach Ned, how are you, friend? Hold on one second. You guys are catching me. I was trying to do a screenshot real quick. So there we go. I did my screenshot. So I had to screenshot my what do you call this thing? My fan club numbers. I wanted to make sure I captured that with it being the 4 o'clock live, it drops drastically. So it comes back. Hopefully it'll climb doing this live here. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Coach Nan. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you all joining. Let me know if you have any questions that are relevant to TikTok Live or live streaming it broadly. We gotta let the people know. The people on YouTube, they have a mind of their own. They go rogue on me sometimes, having their own little conversations. So we gotta make sure you stay focused and do a mature content. Give me 1 second. I'm sending out my message that I'm live. Thank you all for being here. You guys are catching me as I get ready. So come on in. Let me know if you guys have questions. Feel free to ask questions. Hey, Soda. How are you today? I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. Appreciate it. Hey, Soda, you were on my you were in my conversation today with I met with Bella D. Bella D, and she is also doing the career live. Yes, I see the eyeballs. She's also doing that career live, and you said it wasn't me, it was you. I didn't meet with you. I met with Bella. We talked about you. And so we were saying that I said, you're doing the battling because we both know we both realize we need to battle too. So I was like, well, maybe we could do a three-way. Let me know if we could do a three-way. Three-way in battling, that is. I keep saying that. That's a very tasteless joke. But if you would like to do a three-way battle, I'm happy to do it. Let me know if that's what you want to do. If you're open to that. And we're going to see. You said you're on the road today. Huh? I don't know why. The jokes keep coming. Hey, Eugene. You said, I'm taking a long battle break. Break. Break was your word of the day. Oh, you're so funny. Wait a minute. So, what you gonna do? You gave up? You threw in the towel? You done already? You know what? You can't be done already. It's too soon. You just getting started. You just getting started. How you gonna take a break? How did you do yesterday for the FIFA battle? Did that happen? Hey, Coach Chantel, welcome to the room. Others come in the room. Thank you so much. Divergent, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you for the populars, Coach Chantel. Others who came in, if I didn't say hi to you, welcome, welcome, welcome. My new super fan, Rachel Robinson. How you doing, friend? Thank you all for being here. Good afternoon. Coach Chantel, how you doing? How's everything going? Hey, Doc. Hey, Kira. I look fired today, as always. Thank you, friend. You said, hey, friend. Let me see. I missed a comment over here. Let's see. Welcome in on top of the. Um, oh, okay. I think it went away. I missed it before you took it away. I missed it, friend. I didn't see it. Thank you so much for being here. Somebody is trying to battle already. They're trying to do a four-way. Thank you, because I declined too. I'm like, what is that about? You said I didn't even get to the top 100. I think I deserve another 3-month hiatus. No, you don't, friend. Who does that? It was naughty, so I didn't want to leave it up for too long. I missed it. I missed it. I missed it. All right. So yeah, so how you guys doing? How's everybody doing? Thank you all for being here. Pals is over here. She putting messages on the YouTube side, so that's what I missed. But it's too soon. You're just getting started. Hey, Elle, can you do series on wigs for the people in the back? Was that what I should do a series on the wigs? Uh, I ain't that experienced. I am not that experienced, friend. I thank you very much, but your girl is still learning. So it's yeah. Thank you, friend. They look good. You know what? Well, wait a minute. This is the same wig. This is just the same wig, girl. I'm putting headbands on. I'm doing little mousse and brushing and combing. I ain't changed. So I got one wig. You so sweet. You like, Lord, do a series. I was like, oh no. Your girl is still learning it. He said, oh, okay. Your girl is still learning. I'm trying to figure this thing out. It's been a journey. It's been a thing. I've done it because I'm gonna keep it in for the month of June. That's what I committed to. July I'll probably change it up, change my hair rather. Um, did I already share the 5 things? I did not. But thank you for coming in. I'm about to get started, friend. I said I was gonna start sooner because I was real slow earlier today. I got a collab request for a wig company today. No, really? Wow. How do y'all feel about those collab requests? I usually ignore them. I do. I'm one of those that I'm like, I ain't trying to get scammed. Although Mrs. Treetop, she got something, and excuse me, I think it was legit. And so, yeah, I went live one time and it was not fun. Oh, what happened, friend? Tell me what happened. We always want to make sure we're supporting our new friends. Nicole, welcome to the room. Thank you so much for being here. Remy, greetings to you. I'm like the one time I wore a wig live, it fell off halfway through. Oh my gosh, Soda, you are so funny. And that was, and they saw that time. Is that the time they came in? It was like, hey, you need to do a wig collab. You said creepy man joined you. Oh yeah. You probably need to change. I don't know. I was about to say you might need to change your bio or change your photo. Little things like that can be that kind of magnet that attracts them. But I don't know. I don't think there's anything I would say differently about, what you have in your bio and stuff. So you just got to be careful about the words you use. Search the terms that you want. That's actually number one. Search the terms that you want your audience to come in that they're searching. So those are the people you want to attract. So we'll talk about that a little bit more, but that's probably what you need to do. Number one. I do too. I think it's a scam. Yeah, yeah. I don't do anything with those. I need to do more research. I think I need to do more research. If I looked in TikTok shop and saw something, maybe I would be a little bit more inclined. Um, it was a spray and pray collab. Oh, okay. Invite. Interesting. Is that a particular company? Every time I go live, creepy men join me, and I could be talking about something so serious. Yeah, but that's why I say you gotta. Yeah, I don't know if I get a lot of the creepy men. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. But I usually remove them before they get too creepy. So I do. I'm quick to block and mute. So I don't know if I give them a chance. So they don't go. They don't do it. He said that's why I have mods. No, Pals is my mod, and she's real strict. She is like, look here, she is no straight up no chaser. You are not playing with her. Okay. I usually will let you go a little bit longer. She like, nah, we ain't playing those games. I see it coming. So I get bots or people that just don't talk. Oh, been live about 20 times, still haven't built consistent audience traffic. So I just pivot on topic. Don't pivot too much. Be mindful of who is your audience. That's what I would tell you exactly. No spray and pray means you send a bunch of invites to everyone and pray someone will match. Gotcha. Men use it on dating apps a lot. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, okay. All right. So that tells you I've been removed from the scene. Wow. Um, those who are in the room, thank you so much. We hit that 10K likes. My gosh, we are sitting here tapping away 10 minutes, 10K likes. That is actually a strategy. You want to try to get that early activation, 10K likes in 10 minutes. TikTok sees your room is active. You usually get a little bit of a boost of people coming into the room, which is great. We got OMG, welcome to the room, friend. I appreciate you. So I usually try to make sure that I'm doing that tap. So we tap the screen. We may get the flash goal a little earlier. We haven't seen it yet, but we may get that flash goal. That is TikTok's goal. I tell you to do the flash goal because it helps to also give you a little boost, particularly if you achieve it. You got 15 minutes to achieve it. It's one gift per person, and then TikTok usually it's a random gift. And so we may be heart me today. We'll see. Somebody's comment got filtered. Hello, OMG. If you don't mind sharing out the live, let's see. TikTok said 86% of your viewers haven't shared this stream. See, TikTok is on us. So if you don't mind sharing the live, 86% of us. So if you could click the link here, arrow here, you could share it out. You could add it to your stories. We could repost it. You could also press down on the middle of the screen and do what's called a power share to share it out to people as well. That is a really helpful tactic to have your room engaged in that way because essentially you're expanding your reach as a live host. And then people who are in your room, you guys are also getting new people to come in and engage with. So that's the whole point of this. I say it's an engagement app. So you got to teach your viewers to do that engagement so that you can expand your visibility. So that warm up, you guys saw it was small talk, we chatting and stuff, but that small talk is important to get the room activated. You guys are commenting, you guys were liking a live, all that was happening in that 10-minute time frame. So don't skip the warm up, that engagement, don't skip that part. So in other words, just don't jump into your topic. Try to do some of that engagement. I know sometimes you're the only one in the room. Hey, Unwritten Unstoppable. But if you can do some of that early engagement, even if you have your backup and maybe one or two friends in the room, that starts that warm up. And sometimes you don't hit the 10K, but it's starting to tell TikTok people are liking this. You don't want to be sitting here 10 minutes into the live and you got like 0 taps, just a few comments, no shares. Like we got to start warming up the room. All right. Oh, Bella used to have a lot of those kind of people who now she gets amazing people in her room. Yeah, in the beginning, you just have to get rid of those bad actors, the trolls, and those people who are not your target audience. You said that's a good tip. Absolutely. How you doing, ladies of faith over here? Look at you, friend. I love the title. Yolanda, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, friend. Let's see. Rachel, you said I was just about to ask, how do you do that when there is no one in the room? Yeah, if you have a backup account, if you have one or two people, try to get things going. Look at you, friend. Thank you so much, reaching level 10. Feeling big. Tell me more. Why are you feeling big? You so funny. It's like I'm feeling like a big girl now. Oh my gosh, you so funny. Precious, what happened, friend? Your room doing well? Precious is our resident gardener, and she has a nursery, and she is doing big things. He said I had 150 people in my room today. Look at you. That's big. That's big. That is huge. Congratulations, friend. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. She is doing her thing, y'all. Precious the garden teacher. I like the name change. It's different. You said the garden teacher. Love it. You said that's awesome. Thank you. Congrats. Yeah, so she's doing her thing. She is actually literally in her garden. Her garden is in her backyard, and we ain't talking about no little kid garden. We talking about like a whole nursery. So it's in her backyard. So she's doing big thing. And she has like a whole over curriculum she covers. So really, really good, interesting live stream. Let me we got our flash goal. Let's see what the damage is. TikTok. Ice cream cones. All right. 31. If you guys don't mind sharing an ice cream cone with your girl, I would appreciate it. It is one per person. We have 47 people here. 31 of us need to send one each. Okay. So if I'm sitting here talking to you and you have not sent your ice cream cone, this is the time to do it. Okay. So I appreciate the support. We're going to get it going. Let's see if we can reach this goal quickly and expeditiously. So let's see if we can get it going. Yeah, that's gonna be a blooper to y'all one day. Thank you, friends. Come on in. We got 12 of 31 that have been sent. I appreciate all the support. Thank you so much. Hey, Ocean Summers, how are you, friend? How is everything going? You've been back in the battle streets. I walked up, slid into Ocean Summer's battle the other day. I was like, she battling. This what she doing? I was like, she ain't never gonna live and she gonna be battling? Wow. Planted a butterfly garden for school today. Wow. Oh, that's cool. I love butterfly gardens. Oh, wow. A fun fact about myself with 43 people I don't know. Some of y'all do know. I do know very well. Um, I have a butterfly tattoo. That's what I have. That's my tattoo. So there you go. Butterfly tattoo. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Ocean Summers, you done took back the Rose title. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you. all coming in supporting. Let's see. Good afternoon, new generation. How you doing, friend? And he said, no more battles just yet. Just yet. You battle today too. Look at you. You are all in. I love it. Where do we see the goals on our lives? Kira, let me know what you meant by that. Where do we see the goals? The goals, there's multiple goals that you might have for your live stream. So when it comes to your live goal, right now it's taken over, being taken over by the flash goal. Flash goal is different than the live goal. Okay, live goal you can set it before you go live. It's going to be right at the top here. Right now the flash goal, we don't see my live goal because the flash goal took it over. It's a 15-minute goal. So you see the, do you see the ice cream cone when you swirl up here, stroll, yeah, swipe. That's the word I'm looking for. Swipe up here. um, UGC, welcome to the room. UGC Sheen, thank you so much for being here. Um, so when you swipe up top, you'll see the flash goal, which is the ice cream cone. Once we achieve it, and I'm speaking it into existence, friends, once we achieve it, we will see my live goal again. So the flash goal is 15 minutes, one per person, and it's TikTok's way of seeing if your room is active. Okay. I have a huge rose tattoo. Oh, the garden. I love that. You said you also have a butterfly tattoo. I had no idea. I did not take you for a butterfly, girl. Look at you. Soda, that's awesome. Oh, I see it. Awesome. Thank you all. TikTok says 59% of you all have not followed the live host. So if you haven't followed the live host, if it says follow up here, you need to click there to follow the live host. It just popped out. TikTok is telling on all y'all. So TikTok is paying attention to who's in here and what you're doing and not doing. I tell you guys all the time, this is an engagement app. So you got to engage. So it says follow the live host. Thank you for that follow, friend. And then underneath that, it says join. That is my community. So that's how you get that Lisa badge that the other friends have. Thank you so much, Remy, for that ice cream cone. And that's how you get the Lisa badge, and that's how you become part of my fan club. People use that to determine how they're engaging more or less with people who are part of their fan club. Okay. Thank you so much for the ice cream cone, Lynn. Appreciate the support. We have 7 of 31 already sent. I can't pin it back again yet. So I'm going to try to pin it in the next 2 minutes or so we can pin it and kind of knock it out. We have, oh gosh, how many left? Thank you. Appreciate the butterflies. That was funny. Perfect timing. He's like, this girl got a butterfly tattoo. Y'all didn't see it. My cover up was covering up my tattoos. Y'all didn't see it. Yes, it's absolutely learning that engagement is so important on this app. It is the key. Thank you so much, Ocean Summers. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the roses. She said, y'all are not gonna take her title without a battle. Okay. You're gonna have to fight for that title. Thank you, L. L, thank you so much. Back up to the backup. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much. The B side came through. Hey, pals, appreciate you guys getting your daily heart me's. I appreciate the support. Let me see if I can pin this. Not quite yet. And so we have another 12 or so to get. So we can get that knocked out. That would be greatly appreciated. Let's see if we can get it done quicker, sooner than later. So we can be all good. Let's see. Others coming in. Appreciate you all. Let's see. Are we almost there? Let me see if I can pin it again now. Yeah, we need 11 more. There we go. So if you haven't sent an ice cream cone, this is the time to do it. I'm talking to you, who have not pressed send. And this is where you would send it. And you can support the flash goal. This is TikTok's goal. So when you start going live, thank you, friends. So when you start going live, TikTok will send you these type of goals. I tell you guys not to ignore them. Do the flash goal. Try to get it knocked out. Make sure you are able to engage in this way, and your audience is as well. Hey, Travel Walker. Hello, peoples. Appreciate your friend. Thank you so much. It's my backup coming in. Thank you all for supporting. I appreciate the support. And so we are down to our last few. I'm going to jump in a little sooner. Let's get this knocked out because I want to get into our topic a little bit. I've been waiting so late into the live that I'm not getting to this topic sooner. So I want to make sure we do that today and move on. Okay, so let's see if we can get this knocked out. Lynn, hello, hello. Does the flash goal appear on the screen while live? Yes. It literally takes over your live goal. So it'll pop up here. And in the chat, it says you have a flash goal. And then you can click to see what the flash goal is. You can actually decline it. So you can actually ignore it in the chat and it'll go away at some point. I'm not sure how long it stays. I want to say maybe 5 minutes or so. And so it'll go away, or you click it and you can decline it. Here's the deal. I encourage, oh, we got a new look. What's the look? I encourage people in my agency, people in my community to not decline it. You do see a boost. You said my backup page. Oh, Raylan, a studio's nice. 8 more to go. So I encourage you not to dismiss it. 6 more to go, I think. 6 more now. So we need 6 more people because TikTok uses that to gauge if your audience is engaging. Again, we've been talking about this for a while now, and I think people think this is television. You're not watching television. If you want to watch television, you can go on your sofa, put your feet up, relax, get in your recliner chair and watch TV. You made a conscious decision to come to a live stream. And because you're on TikTok live, the expectation is that you are going to engage. So when you come into someone's room, I say hello. Make sure you're doing the things that TikTok is asking of you. Like when you came into the room, you said they absolutely act like it's TV. I know. You should, how you doing? Thank you so much for the gifts, friend. I appreciate it. I'm like, wait a minute. When has TikTok become television, y'all? This is not TV. So you got to engage. I say that because that engagement so matters. All right. Hey, how you doing, Natasha? Thank you so much for saying hello. I tell you guys, when you come into someone's room, say hello. That's part of the engagement that you're going to do. That's part of the engagement you need to do. All right. So we have, I can't pin it again yet. So I'll probably be able to pin it in like 1 more minute. But we have officially, I think, 2 more to get. Is that correct? Yes. 2 more. Yes. So we need 2 more ice cream cones. So if you see it up here, you could send it an ice cream cone. Hey, Mojo, welcome to the room, friend. It was great connecting today. Hello, strawberries and mangoes. No, cherries and mangoes. I was like, what are those? Shell, welcome to the room. Welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Others coming in, I appreciate you. Yes, it was. Oh, thank you, friend. Beyond Blessed, welcome to the room as well. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much, Project Looped. I appreciate the support. Let's see, we got one more. Who is that lucky person that's going to come in and save the day by sending their ice cream cone? It's one left up here. Again, I can't pin it yet. If you haven't followed the live host and it says follow, make sure you follow the live host. If it says join, click to join the the fan club. Thank you so much, friends. Did we get it? Yeah, we did. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, pals. And my friend Zara, I appreciate the support. You guys are on it. How long does it normally take to get a consistent audience? Um, so what we've done is that if you start going live in a consistent way, so you're showing up consistently because the algorithm is getting used to you. It's getting a sense of knowing who you are, what your live topic is about. Are you saying the things that are attracting your audience, your target audience? Are you being intentional about the keywords? How is your setup? What is your sound? What is your app update? There was an app update for my Apple users. There's an app update that was today. So you want to update your app. Thank you for the title gift of roses. Hey, friends. Um, what are you doing when it comes to your lighting, your sound, your Wi-Fi connection? Then when it comes to showing up consistently. So what we've done is like a 14-day challenge. We've seen an uptick in the people who have gone live over those 14 days. They've seen an increase, and it's incremental. Don't think that it's going to be like a swarm of people in your room. It's incremental. And then we've done 30-day challenges, and we've seen an uptick in people in the room as well. Your marketing messaging, your board matters because people want to come in and understand what to do. So there's a lot of factors, but the main thing comes down to you being consistent and you having an interesting, engaging live stream that people are looking for. I just started in March. If you look at my page, I started with 150 followers. Oh, I didn't know you started with that few followers. I didn't know that at all. Precious, really? Your first time going live was 150 followers in March? Say that again. You said yep. Oh, I had no clue, friend. Okay. Okay. Wow. Yeah, yeah, I saw it. Yeah, you at 1100. I mean 50. I mean 5100. Yeah. Wow. I didn't know that. How many viewers wishes are there? You said how many viewer wishes are there? Say that again. What do you mean by that? You talking about templates? Um, how often should we go live? Once or twice a day? I go live twice a day. And I have to admit, I started that. So how many can I add? Oh, why do I feel like 10? Anybody know the answer to that? I think I read 10. I don't know if it's somewhere in here in particular. Let me see what it says. Okay, set up to 20 wishes. Okay, 20. It says it right at the top. Each one is a performance oh yeah, so up to 20. I'm gonna what she's asking about this feature here. I'm gonna put it up, although I do need to change it because I'm in a campaign and I think there's different gifts I'm supposed to put. So I don't remember all the gifts, but I gotta sit down and set that up. That's number 5. I'll talk about that in a second. Can't hear you. Oh my gosh. Anybody else having audio problems? Let me know. Simply manifest. Let me know if you guys are having some audio issues. Um, so yeah, you said troubleshooting. I can hear you. I can hear you. Okay. So people are saying they can hear me. So you might have to go out and come back in, my friend. Is sometimes that's the case. Hey, creeping, I saw you creep up in here, friend. Welcome to the room. I can hear you perfectly. Thank you so much. I can hear you clearly. Oh, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys. You all can hear me now. Okay, now I can hear you. Okay, perfect. Okay, so when it comes to how long you go live, how many days you go live, what does live look like? I'll say this. When I started my journey, I did a 30-day challenge. And I committed to going every single day over the course of 30 days at the same time. And I slowly got over an hour. By within the first week, I was doing at least 61 minutes. I was going over an hour. And then I got to the point where I was going like 90 minutes on average, 90 minutes. And sometimes it would eclipse over to 2 hours. And so with that, that was my 30-day journey. I was doing that. I think there was a couple factors that played in my favor. This was January of 2025. January was that month. If you guys don't remember, and I know some of you are so new to TikTok, um, divergent? The answer is yes, theoretically, but that's not going to be beneficial because over time, because TikTok says a valid go live day, one day of going live is one of your streams has to be over 60 minutes. So I tell people make your live at least 61 minutes. So whatever stream you do, you want it to count. You want it to count towards your days of going live. TikTok sees you as a consistent live host. And so you want to be able to go at least 61 minutes. All right. So that's the first thing I would tell you. Try to get to the point where you're going at least 61 minutes, and then you creep it up to 90 days. Then you creep it up to, I'm sorry, 90 minutes, and then you creep it up to 2 hours. On average, I go 2 hours now. That's what I normally do, a 2 hour live stream. That's typical. Sometimes it'll go over 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours. I've done 3 hours just this past week. Um, why did TikTok said our AI summary, a 30-day challenge to build an audience. Comment your biggest hurdle. So yes, put your comments in. Let's see what your hurdles are, friend. I think it's just getting the audience, TikTok. That's the problem, getting the audience. So when it comes to So time is 61 minutes. When it comes to days, like if you could give yourself a challenge, you'll see that uptick. And I was talking about my experience. It was during the time when TikTok went dark. So I was January of 2025. The new administration started. There was a whole thing about what was going to happen to TikTok. And TikTok actually did go dark for a little less than 24 hours and it came back up again. So when it came back up, I was already seeing some incremental growth in those first 2 weeks. Remember, I told you 14 days. I was seeing it. I saw where I had gone to like maybe 3 or 4 people in the room. And within by day 14, I was averaging about 12 to 15. That's where I was at about day 14. Between 14 to 21, I was averaging about 25 people in the room. So that's where I went. And then we went dark. We came back up and I was probably on day 20, um, probably day 26, 27, long enough. Well, no, I had like another week. So I'm gonna say day 23. I shot up and it was over 100 and then went live every day that week and kept going live. And my room had gotten by the end of January to like 400 people in the room. It was like just keep showing up, doing my thing, talking to people, engaging, pretty much doing a lot of the stuff I do here, maybe a little bit more green about it, but similar in the sense I was helping new creators. And so it shot up and there was some other factors was that happening. I don't know if some of you guys, I was talking about this in our retreat where human talk was a big topic back then and everybody was coming to campus. I mean, coming to TikTok as if it was campus. And I would have people come in my room talking about, sorry, doc, I'm late. I'm here. So I was like, oh, okay. And I wasn't considering myself a human talk professor, but obviously with doctor in my name, in sharing these tips and stuff, people just gravitated towards me. And so it really did help my stream and help my presence here. So all that happened. I can't say that's not going to happen for you all because if you're here frequently enough, and if there's something really interesting happening in the world based on your niche, thank you so much, Velma. You could be that room that everybody gravitates towards. You could be that room. So, for example, gardening and eating, making your own sustainable food. What if that became like a major headline over the summer? Well, the person who's going to benefit from that is, Precious, the garden teacher, the garden teacher. That's it, the garden teacher. She's going to benefit from that. You know what I'm saying? So just think about like how you're showing up and what type of presence you're having. And make sure you just stay consistent. Consistency is king here. Um, I'm used to FB lives just trying to get TikTok lives down pat because it's different over there. It is very different. TikTok is different. I'm on YouTube right now. I'm on the YT. I co-stream here on TikTok and YouTube, and two different worlds, totally different. Totally different. So, but I like it. I like having the content. I like the way I stream. I do get some engagement in my chat on YouTube, but it's not overwhelming and it hasn't been that way for the last year. And it allows me to do this. So my content is based on teaching you about TikTok live streaming and TikTok tips and stuff. And I'm able to put it on YouTube as content. My biggest hurdle is getting the viewers. We'll talk about that. All about She Blooms and Rains. Thank you so much, friend. All my videos are about 200 to 400 views. Okay, okay. That's good. You're growing. You're still under 1,000. Oh yeah, you're fine, friend. That's good. My preferred audience and getting views. Tell me more what you mean by that, Chaos. Um, yes, audience, I realize I just need to have a topic and talk no matter what. I'm introverted. Yes, talking, you got to keep the conversation flowing, friend. Got to keep it flowing. I am an introvert too. I am. I don't seem like it, but I am. I am. I shouldn't have done the laugh track because I really am. I'm really introverted. When I get off live, I have to recharge. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like I just been at a whole, keynote speaking engagement. But yeah, but it's fun. It hasn't been the same. They seem to suppress a lot of content. You talking about the new new regime here. Yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree. We are seeing they're being very particular about what is high quality content. Yeah, they're doing a lot of posts about it, a lot of information when it comes to creator when it comes to the Creator Academy in terms of how to create high quality content. Yes. Right now gardening is big. It is. I know it is, friend. Is it hard to manage two platforms and streams. No, I probably could be more attentive to my YT folks. They probably would say that. I would get that feedback because the comments that come in, some of the comments are not relevant to the topic. So it's gotten me a little desensitized to kind of honing in on YT as much. But I think there is something to be said about balance, making having a more balanced approach to it. So that's something I would that definitely need to hone in on. Yes, completely different, but I do like it over here on TikTok. Yeah, because you can see engagement happening quicker, in my opinion, on TikTok. But obviously, I only have the YouTube perspective that I can really compare to. Um, I'm known here, I'm new here. That's what you're saying. So you can get paid for going live on TikTok. Yes, TikTok has a monetization structure called Scale Live Rewards. And as people are engaging in your live stream through the gifting that's offered, you get up to 40% of it. That's one method. You have TikTok Shop, so you can get commissions off the products you sell. You can have super fans, also a percentage that you get for your super fans, 50%. Um, you can have your Service Plus if you do video courses. I don't. I should. That's another way to monetize. So there's multiple ways to monetize your live stream. So just a matter of showing up and being consistent and building your community. No, friend, I've never tried fan base. No, I'm not familiar with that one. Um, Thank you so much, friend. Let's see. Yes, ma'am. I'm an introvert too. I'm a social. You said I'm a social introvert. Is that what that is when you become a little bit more extroverted when you're around a community, group of people? Yeah, I do a little bit better with groups too. Sometimes I can come out and then I just go right back in. I'm observing a lot. Yes, ma'am. Really, you're going, you're doing it so good. Thank you, friend. Wow. Yes. Okay. So what I wanted to do here, thank you for being here. Let me know if you guys had any other questions. Did I answer all the questions? I know I had some early questions. My friends, if you're in the room, we do engage in this live. So I'm going to tell you a secret. And this is where I want you to look at your neighbors. Look at your neighbors. Okay. That means you're going up and down the chat. Don't swipe yourself out. Don't swipe yourself out. Thank you, friend. Appreciate that daily heart me. Should you post a video letting people know you're going live? Absolutely. That's number 3. We're going to talk about that. I just need to figure out what is the best time to go live. Best time to go live. What do we normally say, people? My friends in the room who've been with me for a minute, do we know the answer to that? I've been going live since May 7th, 15th. A lot of people from other countries, hardly on no US. So you gotta probably do clear your caches, make sure you do content preferences, and make sure you're starting to engage in US and say US stuff too. The time that is best for you. Look at you, friend. Coach Miss V, thank you so much, friend. That is the answer. You go live when it is best for you. Hey, let me be very clear about this because if you're building consistency and if TikTok tells you the best time to go live is at midnight and you ain't a night live host, you're not comfortable staying up that late, then you wouldn't pick that time. So pick a time that's going to work best for you. I use the analogy all the time where your audience, if you have a favorite restaurant and you love the food, you love the ambiance, you love the service, you love everything about this restaurant, but every time you go there, it's closed. You stop going to that restaurant. You stop trying. So pick a time that works for you so that your audience can get used to showing up when you are open, when you are there. That's how you're going to build community. That's how you're going to get that consistency for yourself, but also for your viewers coming in. All right. So keep that in mind. Thank you for the rose, friend. Appreciate that. You said, yep. Good evening, Created New. Thank you so much for being here. So keep that in mind. I say starts with you. If you all over the place and popping up all over the place, you're not going to build community. The name of this game here, is about engagement in community. You're building that community. All right. And I pointed to Daily Heart Me because that is how you build your fan club. Thank you so much. Hello, friends. Okay, sounds good. Thanks. You're welcome. You're welcome. So when it comes to When it came to my journey, let me just say this. I ended up going live in January. I was going live at 4 o'clock. I had a day job and I worked from home. And I was going live in January of 2025. So I'm not talking about this January, the previous January. And I picked 4 o'clock Eastern. I'm in Florida because my son, he was still in preschool at the time. He's about to be a first grader. He just finished kindergarten. And my husband was coming home from work by then because he works in the K-12 system too. And he was coming home, but he would go for his walks. He would do like his whole routine before our son had to come home. And so, or had to be picked up. And so I dropped him off in the mornings. My husband would pick up. So he was always the pickup person. So I didn't have to worry about going to get him. So 4 o'clock became my time because I didn't have any issues. My job, I was winding down. I controlled my calendar and I can make consistently show up at 4 o'clock. That 4 o'clock hour was perfect. And then I started adding time. So anywhere between 4 and 6, because my son came home around 6 because daycare ended. So between 4 and 6 was good for me. So I had a 2 hour window that I could go live, no interruptions. And so that's how the 4 o'clock time goes, came about. And it still is that way today. It really is that way. I can make it a little longer if I wanted to or end it early, whatever. But it typically is 4 o'clock. Then I sat back and I was like, well, my live audience was definitely the nervous, afraid, shy, scared, introverted people at 4 because I told the algorithm I was teaching that. I was saying it all the time. And all those people were coming to my room. Some of y'all still come to my room. And so then I picked the 10 o'clock. The 10 o'clock became kind of the strategy conversation. Hey, NK. It became the strategy conversation to get people to create a digital business for themselves, to understand what are you doing to attract your audience, but also now that you've created, you're not nervous anymore, you've gone live. So now what? And so 10 o'clock became that now what conversation. And so that's how 10 o'clock came about. And I ended up going at 10 because I was able to carve out about a good hour and 15 minutes from our workday. So I wouldn't take a lunch. I would just kind of shift things around in my work schedule so I could block out that time and I can go live. And so that's what happened for like the first 3 to 4 months. I was like, okay, I'm just going to make this go, make this happen. And then, decided to step away at one point from my day job and make this full time. And I do it full time. So with that, my schedule dictated how I operated and how I moved. So I would tell you to start with you and pick a schedule that makes sense for you, for how you're moving, how people are coming and engaging your live stream, and continue to start with you first. Okay. Thank you all. Let me know if that makes sense for you all. Let's drop a heart in the chat. Dr. Lisa Care sticker. Do you know where the stickers are? Who knows where the stickers are? If you put a comment in, try to put a comment in, you'll see a little heart. Okay, you'll see a little heart and you can put stickers in the chat and you'll find the fan club stickers. If you're not a fan club, thank you so much, Dr. Lisa Cares. If you're not a fan club member, it says the word follow. Because if you haven't followed Live Host, you need to follow Live Host, or you should follow Live Host, or it says join. It says join. That means you need to join the community. Join, you have to have 1 coin, 1 penny. You have to have coins in your account. I teach that because you're in my room, because you're curious about how to go live. I tell you all the time, in order to be a good live host, you got to be a good viewer. I'm just going to say that. In order to be a good live host, you got to be a good viewer. Because if you're not doing all the things as a viewer, how are you going to educate and teach your community on how to be a good viewer for you? Okay? Many of you in this room are here just learning this for the first time, and you become a live host. Would you be able to teach it to your community right now? The answer is no. So you got to practice being a good viewer so you can educate your community. And that comes in different ways. All the things matter. Okay. The likes, these hearts flowing is from tapping the screen and you see 54.5K likes. Those hearts are from people literally engaging in a live. You don't get any money for hearts. Let me say that because y'all gonna ask that question. Do I get paid for the hearts? No, you don't. The hearts is that activity that tells that activity that says people are coming into the live because they're essentially liking their experience. They're liking your live. And so Essentially, TikTok sees that as engagement. They see people coming in and supporting, and that's important. Sharing the live out, you see the share arrow here. And if you haven't shared the live, this is a good time to share it. You could share the live out by clicking that arrow. You can add it to your stories. You can add it to, you can repost it as well. All those shares get you more visibility as well. That means you're expanding your live to new audiences, new people. Ideally, they're coming into your room. In order to be a good live host, you have to be a good viewer. I know. Yep. That's it. That's it. So don't say nobody ever told you. You learned it here, okay? Because again, if you're not doing all the things, and I'm gonna say this to you all, I'm gonna tell on y'all. Some of y'all need to be told on. Wink, wink. Thank you so much. Hey Kim, appreciate your friend. Thank you for that. Some of you guys need to be told on because look here, you have been ignoring TikTok's messages when you came into someone's live. Kim, thank you so much, friend, for the shout out. The You've ignored TikTok's message because it told you to send a rose. It told you to grab your daily heartbeat. It might have told you to do I love you so much. Hey, Dr. Peg. It told you to do something when you came into a live. Thank you so much, Kim. Wink, wink. And you haven't. Hey, friend, you haven't done it. And because you haven't done it, you said, I'm broke. Let me be clear. I hear you. I hear you. You know I hear you. Because I think we all are. I'm just gonna say that. However, when you come into someone's live and you're aspiring to be a live host, and the way this platform is set up, we already made quite clear. We made quite clear that it is not like the tube. It's not like Facebook. It's not like any of them. And so when people are gifting you, they're spending their money. And if you're going to be a live host, and TikTok tells very clearly those badges I was about to show you, TikTok tells on you. So we know when people have gifted or not. We know it. We can see it. Y'all can see it. I can see it. I don't know nobody for gift foreigners in my life. Yeah, yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. When does the monetization start? Is it after so many lives, viewers, or time on live? From day one. Day one. Day one. Yeah. Yeah. You can be monetized from day one. So when people come in your live, you're gonna ask them to grab your daily heartbeat. You're going to ask them to support you with your flash goal. We have the ice cream cones. You're going to ask them to engage in your live, and you haven't been engaging. Wink, wink. You haven't been engaging. So you got to realize, you got to make it make sense. So if you're not supporting people, you can't ask people to support you. One second. I have to charge my phone. Okay. So I want you to be clear about the message you're sending. And there's some live hosts, they don't talk to people who haven't done the basics. Glad to be here and learn more. You're welcome, friend. Um, you said make it make sense. Exactly. And I need to do a sticker that say make it make sense. I'm just learning about all these things. Right, right. But you came into a room that's talking about going live. So I want to be clear because I teach how to go live. Okay. So I want you guys to go into the TikTok streets, understanding the etiquette. And the etiquette starts with a viewer. Okay. So I'm in my room. This is my room. So I'm going to educate my viewers on how to support and how to engage. But I'm teaching you also how to be a good live host. Hello, I'm going live. Oh, look at you. Hey, mid-century. Thank you so much for the galaxy. Appreciate your friend. Did my live start buffering? I hope it doesn't. Okay. My thing looked like it was stuttering, my image. Thank you so much, mid-century gentleman. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate that. Thank you for that, galaxy. Thank you for the shares, Janice. I see your friend. Welcome to the room. So I teach that because I want you guys to understand, yes, I'm loving your teaching. Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. Hello, with the rose. Appreciate you, friend. Chaos, is that it? Digital X-ray, welcome to the room. I'm waiting on your information coming over, friend. Thank you so much. Hello, I'm going live soon. There we go. Awesome, awesome. Appreciate it, friend. I had to add my PayPal for coins. I love it. Thank you, Janice. Appreciate your friend. Thank you all for supporting. I appreciate all the support. Let me say, what if your lives goes to one viewer? Do I continue to just talk? You are talking. Red running, you are talking. It worked. It worked with a question mark. Why did you say with a question mark? I haven't seen it. So I'm going to say no, it did not work. Whatever you clicked, I haven't seen. No, I haven't seen your acceptance yet. No. So no, it did not work. Whatever you have to go back and press accept. Um so yeah, you always do. My daughter told me to check you out. Glad I did. Oh, really? Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. Who is your daughter? Who's the daughter? Is it somebody I know? Definitely. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support. Let's see. So let's talk through these five things because I'm gonna go through these five things. I want to kind of go a little quicker today so that I'm not ending the live and I didn't get through like the last two. So we're gonna spend a little time on these, and I'm gonna walk you through each of the steps a little bit further. And then my friends, I was just about to talk about the blue box and the Lisa box. For those who do not have coins on your account, what I tell people, here's the message and a quick little blurb. The gift box is here. You click the recharge in the corner. You add coins, whether it's $1, $5, $10, 20, whatever it is, add something because these are pennies, these are coins, and it allows you to engage. It allows you to have a blue box, allows you to have a blue box in the daily heart me as you come into someone's room. It's like when you come in, thank you for the wink winks. It's like if you came to a restaurant and you loved all the food again, you loved everything about the wait service, and you didn't come to fast food. You came to a restaurant, you sat down, and you walked out and didn't tip. All right? Because the live host is feeding and giving you their information for free. And all you're asked to do is engage. And when you become a live host, you're going to feel the same way about someone coming and taking all that great information, all that time that you spent, and you didn't get the engagement, the full engagement. Okay? So think about what you're doing. You got to make sure that you are doing the things that you want people to do for you. And I know some of y'all will be like, oh, I engage all the time. That's true. But the thing is, you are trying to seed. And those seeds, some of them are going to grow really big. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you. Thank you. Some of them are going to be great relationships that are going to blossom. And some may not. But that's okay because you're casting a wide net. And you're being intentional about showing up and supporting your supporters. Okay, so keep that in mind. This is all about networking. It's all about perspective here too. So I want you guys to understand that because when you become a live host, you're gonna want people to do the things that you do for them and that you do for others. So just keep that in mind. How long does it take before people go to your live? Depends on your live topic. I'm gonna teach you guys something now. I will add money to engage when I get, okay, say when I get paid. I got you, friend. All right. Um, okay, makes sense. Yep. I just wanted to make sure you guys understood that. And those blue boxes tell on you. That's what those blue boxes represent. The blue boxes with the numbers are the people who are leveling up because TikTok tracks that. So you easily see what levels people are at. Where's the recharge button? It's in the gift box. If you click the gift box here, in the corner, it says the word recharge or it says the amount of coins that you have. You click that, it takes you to the screen to add coins. I'm going to tell you to pause. You'll see recharge on TikTok.com for 25% discount. That's where you should go do the recharge. So click that area and it'll actually take you to the website. Thank you all. Thank you all for the shares. I appreciate the sharing, the likes, the comments. I appreciate all the support. Again, the live host can see everything you do. We see how many shares you sent. We see how many likes you sent. We see how many comments you made. We see it all, okay? So I tell the people who come in and talk about, I'm a big supporter. I share all the time. I do all the things. And then you look at their information, they ain't shared nothing. They ain't liked your live. That's the free support. And so you got to make sure you're doing all the things. See you tomorrow. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. Yes, the website is cheaper. Yes, I want you guys to get that discount. So get the discount. Thank you so much, Carmen. Appreciate you, friend. Appreciate you. So thank you all. Let's see. Um, so thank you so much. Hey, Coach Rhonda, how you doing, friend? Appreciate you. Haven't gone live yet. Too scared. You got this. Do it scared. Let's put the do it scared stickers in the chat. Do it scared. Do it scared, friend. Where do you use? Where do you see that at? About your viewers, Miss April. I knew you were going to ask that. I wanted to share it too. Let me say this. I'm gonna do. Okay, Miss April, you want me to pick you? Let me see. I'm gonna pick you, friend. Since you asked the question. Okay, okay. I'm gonna pick you, Miss April. Look at you. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple of screenshots. So my screen's gonna freeze for a quick second. Let me do a couple of screenshots. I gotta do a couple more. Okay. Okay, so I'm done freezing for a second. Let me show you guys. I'm gonna show you. This is the little magic trick. All right. How do you come into a room? I know how to come into a room. I know. Okay, okay. I see you. She said, "All right, I know what I need to do. Doc is not gonna talk about me. I know how to come into a room and support." Dee Dee, look at you, Dee Dee. Look at you, friend. First time gifter. Congratulations on that, friend. He said, let me come into this room. Right. Support. I see y'all. Thank you so much. So let me show Miss April's her deeds. What she been up to. Let's see. Okay, so let's go here first. Okay, so you guys are gonna see this. Let me make this smaller. TikTok be nice. This is a green screen. I'm shrinking it down with my hand so you guys see it here. So I'm just going to cover my face for a second so y'all can see it and I can point to it. My viewer wishes might be in the way a little bit, but do you guys see this? So when I click any of your profiles, if I click any of your profiles, this is what I see as a live host. I see your mini profile and I see this thing here. It says sent 5 comments. Okay. I'm here for the first time to learn. So I could see that when I click, you see the little tiny arrow there? I'm going to click it. So here's when I click it. Here's what I see after clicking it. It takes me to this screen and you guys can see what I see. Um, our friend Miss April, she did 294 likes. She done 32 shares. Look at you, friend. Most people only do 0. They don't do many shares. She done 32 shares and she sent 5 comments. I'm gonna show you her comments in a second. And she's been here less than 5 minutes, so in 45 days. So she didn't came in a room and did her thing in just that time alone. Okay. And then she she commented, where do I see that at the top? But before that, my girl was just sending the stickers. Those are comments. That gets your chat moving. Those stickers mean something. Hey, Lisa, all that is engagement. And as a live host, you can see that. You can see who's been doing what in your room and how they've been supporting. Thank y'all for the stickers. Now, the only people who can send stickers like this is people who have the daily heart made. That's what you want to grab now. Become someone's super fan club member. What's the best device to use? I'm on my phone, friend. It's my phone. So that's what happens here when you are engaging. So we can see that as a live host. So when people come in your room, it's like, oh, I'm a big supporter, I'm an engager, and they don't have the blue box, they don't have the daily heart made, the Lisa box, they don't have any of the likes, shares, comments, no nothing, but all you see is a comment that says they're a big engager. What'd you do with that? He said, what you do with that? You got to say, hey, I call foul. I don't agree with you. I beg to differ, friend. And so you got to let them know, like, that is a big lie. Like we could see, don't you can't fool us. My people don't do hardly any of these things. Oh, we gonna get them right. See now, April, you can be like, look here, y'all. I know y'all ain't been doing me right. Y'all ain't been doing me right. I come into a room, I be doing all the things. He said, I could never have my daily goal to show up. What you mean? I said, I can't never have my daily goal to show up. Your daily goal. What you mean up here? Is that what you're talking about, Lisa? What type of device? Are you iPhone? You might need to update your iPhone. If you're on iPhone, you might have to update your app. Is that what you mean up here? Yeah, update your app and see if that makes a difference. There was an update today. Thank you for the superwoman. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you. Thank you all. I appreciate it. Let's see. Where do you see it if someone sent a gift that is not in the viewer wishes? When you're a live host, you said, oh, okay. Yeah, definitely see if that makes a difference. Thank you so much, Rich Girl. You didn't came back I see your friend, Rich Girl Energy. Thank you so much for being here. Those who are gifting, thank you, Janice. I so appreciate you. People don't even they don't even like heart the lives for me. That means tap the screen. You're liking the lives. Yeah, tapping the screen. Um, where do you see your how do you get the corner chart? That's of your wishes. We'll talk about that in a second. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate the support. What was I about to say? The live gifts, you can click back here at your live goal up here if that's what you're asking about, Sandy. Or when you're a live host, there is a live gift category under the three dots, and you can see your gift record. So you can see all the different gifts that have happened in this live stream. So that's the gift record. It is under your three dots in the right corner. Okay. Let me know if you caught that, Sandy, but that's where you would go. Okay. The viewer, oh, you're talking about the viewer wishes. You don't get the viewer wishes to show up in your live? Hmm. Hmm. I wonder if it's a settings issue. Do me a favor, Lisa. Really quickly, when you start your live, you're gonna go under interact. Is that where you go to get it? So before you start your live, do you know where the viewer wishes is located? It's under interact on on the setup screen. When you click that, I just want you to click this template and just start with that template. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Oh, the viewer wishes. Yeah, viewer wishes. I want you to start with this template. Sometimes people say they gave something, but I can't tell unless it was on the viewer wishes board. Yeah, is three dots. You can see all the gifts that are sent. Under the three dots, it says live gifts and it says gift record. Yep. So that's where you would go. So for you, Lisa, I'm gonna answer your question, friend, because I don't want you to be. Viewer wishes is a game changer too. They really do promote that, and I think, are you doing the career creator program? Let me know if you're doing that program because they're really pressing group viewer wishes for that program as a way to kind of get additional. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Um, thank you so much, Studio. I appreciate it. I'm trying to sell my digital products. Okay. Carmen, give me a second. We'll talk about that. I want you guys to also understand there's the balance when you're trying to sell what you need, but also making sure TikTok gets what they need. So I'm going to talk about that. I got to put my board back up too. Give me 1 second. I want to show this to Lisa. So let's see. Lisa, this is what I want you to do. Let me flip my camera. Okay, so we're here. You see interact. Sometimes that arrow is, I'm sorry, I had to hit the thing. Sometimes there's an arrow right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't know if you guys can see it. My glare might be blocking it, but there's an arrow right there. Hold on. Okay, you see that little arrow? I keep hitting the effects button, but you see that little arrow? I just want to make sure you guys see it. Sometimes you have to press it up so you can get to the interact. So I'm gonna hit interact. Okay, under interact is viewer wishes. Under viewer wishes are these templates. I want you to click the arrow with the template. So Lisa, this is for you. I want you to just go to this template. This is a nice, easy template. I want you to start with your templates and just see if they work. So the affection station, if you click it, it'll show. You hit save here. It's going to replace those other gifts. Now it hasn't started yet. You got to start it. If you want to start it here with the settings, you can start it where the timer displays. You can make it so that it starts automatically. You can put a specific time on there. If you toggle that middle one on, you can set it. I have the 30-minute one on, and it'll automatically restart automatically. Turn that on too. Hit save, and it's there. And then if I start it, it'll show up on the screen for when I go live. Okay, so it should be there when I go live. It'll start. I'm actually going to do I'm going to start this live. This is the agency page. So I'm going to hit start and let's see if it shows up. It started. See, it's there. Okay, so that viewer wishes is there for you. So I'm going to get out of here though. I'm not just going to stay in this live, but let me know if you caught that. So you may need to go in your settings and see if you need to change your settings to make it show up automatically, if there's some other stuff that's happening there. But start with that one. I hope you caught that, Lisa. Let me know if you didn't, friend. Um, so let me know. That's a good reminder. Yes, yes. How's everyone? Thank you, Ashley. Look at you, friend. FYP. Appreciate it. And so Carmi says, yes, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. So hopefully that works for you. And then if you want to change some stuff out, they give some good strategy. I'm going to talk about it here in terms of making it so that your viewer wishes are helping your audience engage more based on your topics you're covering. Love this tutorial. You're welcome, friend. So yeah, so once you're in your live, you click the three dots, and if you want to turn this off, you can turn it off. Thank you so much, friend. You can turn it off. You can always turn it off by ending the viewer wishes. And keep in mind, last but not least, viewer wishes does not turn on when you have your multi-guest panels on. So if that's the case, we'll try that today. Thank you. If that's the case, if you have those panel boxes on, that's the reason why it's not cutting on. Also, because it takes the space. You know, they're occupying the same space. So that could be it if you're still having trouble with it. Okay. Okay. You're welcome, friend. Not a problem. We are in our growth season. We got this. Lisa is one of, she's in the agency. She's one of our A-leaguers. She talks about her life after her 25-year marriage, or her life within a 25-year marriage that she's no longer in. And so she talks about that in her live. She does music also in her live. She also does some battling, and she's an A-leaguer. So she is our premier hostess, live host in the agency. So she's doing her thing, y'all. So definitely connect with her if you want to see her in action in her live stream. But she goes live a couple times in the daytime. So Lisa, if you have your schedule, put it in the chat for us as well. Purpose, thank you so much. You're welcome, friend. Um, so yeah, is that not enough? Tell me more. What you mean? Is that not enough? What you mean? Tell me more. Uh, Let me know what you meant by that, Miss April. What you mean? Oh, I missed your comment. So you said I only go live 3 nights a week. My live isn't growing and my people don't engage other than commenting. Um, 3 nights a week. How long have you been? When did you start that? How long have you been at it? Wait, I'm a newbie. What are the viewer wishes? It's this feature here. This is a feature. It's the feature I just went over. Um, I need to set up times for going live. Yes, I would agree with that. 7 months. Okay. Uh, the short answer to what you're saying is I would recommend going live more often during the week. 3 days is probably the bare minimum of what I would tell you to do. We're going to talk about it in number one. I'm going to give you some other ideas and suggestions, but 3 days is probably the bare minimum. I think you should be leaning towards 4 or 5, and I obviously daily. If you're really trying to grow and get TikTok used to you and your audience and the topics you're talking about. The other thing is you're gonna have to spend some time educating your audience. I know y'all, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I know it is annoying. Okay. I'm gonna be the first to say it because I do it all the time. But you gotta educate your people. A lot of people, depending on what your demographic is and what your audience does and know what they know and don't know, you gotta teach the people. Okay. And I tell you, those blue boxes are an indicator. If you got people in your room and they ain't got no blue boxes, and that's the majority, then yeah, they don't know what they're doing. They don't know, or they're absolutely refusing to do anything. And those are people who you just can't train. You're not going to be able to support them. We appreciate you for taking your time to teach us success. Oh, look at that purpose. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that. Mojo, thank you so much, friend. Yes, I need to educate them. Yeah, you have to spend some time. I know, y'all. Believe me, you know a girl know what it means to do this training day in and day out and day in and day out. And you always get new people in the room, which is good for me. But it is something you got to be mindful of. Like you gotta spend some time teaching too. My time are hard. My husband works a lot. You said my times are hard. Your time to be live. Yeah, you got to figure out what makes sense for showing up. I always say, I'm gonna say this, and I know sometimes, when you think about it, you're like, you want your weekends to yourself. Weekends are my best times. Anybody else who would agree with that? Weekends do good for me. I usually see more traffic. Thank you so much. Appreciate it for the TikTok hash. Okay, awesome. So I use a hook when I go live. Yes, hook. Yeah, we'll talk about the hook in a second, but yeah, definitely use a hook when you go live. Um, okay, awesome. Let me talk about this, y'all. I keep saying that and I have not gotten into it still. And it's an hour and 10 minutes in already. So let me, you say, yes, I've been picking that up from all the host rooms I've been in to tell people how to engage. Yep. No blue boxes, girl. No, you don't have blue boxes in your room. You like, that's, hey, that's an indicator. That's an indicator. I mean, I hate to say it, but it is. I see more people going live on weekends than weeks. Yep. Yeah, it's a little bit more traffic, it's more visibility. I think it's just naturally people are able to kind of sit back and scroll on the app and engage a little bit more. So I do see more traffic than the work week. The work week people are busy. So it does make it harder. You said, what's a blue box? The blue box is your level 18. Oh my gosh, we got to show it real quick. Okay, we're going to do this. When I say real quick, y'all are about to get a crash course, okay? When I say crash course, I'm like no more than 2 minutes. So let's see. I am contemplating strategy right now. Might might talk about the same thing all week and do meal plan Monday. Yeah, yeah. You rinse and repeat. Y'all don't be trying to come up with a topic every single day over and over and over again. Your room is just rotating people in and out of your room. People are staying and listening for a little while, but that's not the norm. People are coming and going. So don't feel like you always have to have this. I've been talking about this topic and it's just different facets that I bring to it. Sometimes I kind of go really deep dive into stuff. Sometimes I'm doing superficial conversations. Sometimes I'm doing like a Q&A where you guys are answering questions. Hey, short stuff. So it just depends. And sometimes I skip it. I'm like, here, I'm going to give you guys the top 3 to 5 things that you need to do, and then I'm going to move on. And so just know, depending on who's here, what you get, you might get something a little bit more thorough, something that's a little bit more surface based. It just depends. How do you know what tier you're in? What tier, what level? The blue box? The 13? Are you saying from a viewer or a live host? Okay, let's do this. Let me show you, Carmen, and this is for everybody else. Put the word box in the chat. Put the word box. Yes, level. Put the word box. I'm about to show you the word box. Everybody put the word box. And then once you put the word box, click your photo. Click your photo. Okay. So I'm going to click my own photo. So click your photo. You see your profile. Okay. You said I got a little one. There you go. Click your photo. You're going to need to know this, D. Do you taking baby steps? We're going to teach you, friend. You're going to be a pro by the end of today. Okay, so here's where TikTok is telling your business, all right? I can click any of y'all's and see your information. All right? So it tells me what viewer, the first box with the blue, if yours is level LV0 in its grade, you don't have one yet. I'm just sorry, okay? You level 0. All right. So it's your engagement as a viewer, your gifting engagement. All right. Your middle box with the heart is you as a fan club member. That is you in my room. When you go to someone else's room, it's going to be their room. And there's a level to that as well. Some people, like myself, use that level to determine how your level of engagement and support in my room determines other things that I unlock for my fan club members. So for example, when I have my panel boxes open, I'll invite the people who have gotten my daily heart me at least 5 times and they're level 5. Okay? So people use that as a way to determine access or information or other things that they're offering. So keep that in mind. They want people who are committed to their community. I don't have the 3. You know what? You might have to click it on and off, Coach Miss V, because TikTok did me like that earlier. So sometimes it shows up, sometimes it doesn't. So click on and out and see if it works. Hey, Black Girl Wealthy, welcome to the room. Make sure you put a word behind next time you message somebody, because that's called dry tagging. So you always got to put some words there too, like hello. Okay, so first box is you. Hello, friend. The first box is you as a viewer. Second box is you as a fan club member. If it says member, that means you haven't grabbed your daily heart me up here. The third box is you as a live host. You are a live host. TikTok sees that. Your levels, these are all different levels. When I was talking about our friend in the room, Lisa, she came in the room. She's an A. The A level is pretty high up. Okay. They've been moving really quickly. I don't have the third box. Yeah. So click on and out of it again and see if it pops up. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. You might have to go back and forth a few times to get it. Um, and so dry tagging is when you don't put words behind a comment. So that's what I was talking about. So you got to put words behind a comment. TikTok sees that as bot behavior. And if people dry tag your room too much, they see it as fake engagement. And you, as a live host, can get in trouble for that. Okay, because it's fake engagement. People are not actually engaging. They keep just adding people's names. And you actually got to put words in. So you should be putting comments and words if you're going to message people. Again, that was the definition of dry tagging. Okay, you just can't add somebody's name and hit send. You got to put some words behind it. So this is an example. There's no words behind that. Okay, so you got to be careful. Okay, and sometimes it happens by accident. So just be aware of that. It does happen by accident. Um, was trying to like I was saying. Okay, yeah, I know you were a friend. Like I said, I know it happens by accident, but people didn't know what it meant. Yeah. As an example what to do. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so short stuff here. Thank you, Fran. So she said, so this is an example of what to do. You always have comments, words behind it. Yeah. So yeah, I know it was an accident. Yeah. I'm a D level. Is that good or bad? Um, you said we the same level. Y'all so funny. Let me this is the agency page. So this page I don't go live on often. I have gone live a little bit. I'm gonna let y'all I'm gonna read the tea leaves for you all. Okay. So I don't wow, I'm learning so much right now. I'm gonna read the tea leaves for you all so you guys can now see it also. All right. So I can press any of your boxes and see how you are engaging as a live host. If you went live, if you haven't gone live, like I can see it. So I'm gonna teach you guys in a second so that you know what it'll probably come with like more experience, but over time you'll be able to see it as well. You'll be like, oh, okay. You haven't gone live yet. Oh, I see you've gone live before. You just haven't gone live recently, like that type of stuff. He said, please don't, please do. Okay. How are you? I went live, but I don't see anything. Okay. So yeah. Um, yeah. So yeah. Yeah. It's been a while, huh? You said I went live, but I don't see anything. Yeah. So yeah. All right. Let me do this. Let's go for the live host side real quick. I'm gonna do this. So this is you as a live host. So it's called she doesn't have a blue box. Yeah, I didn't see the level for live. Okay, gotcha. So this is your league. TikTok puts live hosts in leagues to show your growth. Okay? Everybody starts at D5. So many of y'all who haven't gone live or those who've gone live once or twice, I need another phone. Hey Shelly. You possibly if you want to, you will end up in a D league. Now, for this account, I would know if I saw this page, I would say this account has gone live before. Why do I say that? How do I know that this account has gone live before? It's a D5, which is the lowest league. But how do I know this account went live before? Those who know should see it. So if I saw this account, fragments, okay, the fragments. This account has two fragments. Now, this account has not gone live in 2 months. I think I did this back in March, maybe April. You have diamonds. These are called fragments, but yes, they're like diamonds. Think of these as credits. Okay. So when you are a live host, you get credits if you are coming along this timeline. It's 99% is bad. That's where you start. You're trying to get all the way down to 0%. And if I got to 0%, it says I would get two fragments and I would league up. Two fragments will get me to D4. So it starts off at D5, D4, D3, D2, D1. So you have those 5 levels within a D league. You have the same 5 levels within the C league. So then you go up to C5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you go up to B5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your girl is in, what am I in? I'm in B4. And then you got B, you have A, and they just added the 4 and the 5. It used to be 3, but now it's 4, D5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm sorry, A5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And so I would see this account and I would say, okay, you went live at one point. Now, when you're in the D League, TikTok does not say that you will lose a fragment. That's why this account has been able to hold its fragments, okay? And hold it, and it doesn't have any shields, but it's been able to hold its fragments because it hasn't gone up a level. You would get a shield. It's almost like it's like a free space so that you won't drop down, because TikTok will take away your fragments and it will reduce you back down, because you can go up, but you can also come back down if you are not going live on a daily basis. This timeline is based on a 24-hour clock. So there's 6 hours left in the day. And by the end of this clock, you need to be in a space that you are advancing or not going to lose any fragments. Now, for D leagues, you don't lose anything. For C leagues, you do start losing. You'll go minus. Okay. So no, they took it away. Yeah, they took it away. Okay, possibly. Or you didn't earn it. Possibly. Thank you all. Can you still get paid even if I haven't gotten heartbeats yet? Yeah, you can. You can get people can send you gifts like Carmen just sent me. Those aren't heartbeats. Yeah, so people can see, oh, look at you reach level 24. 14. Congratulations. You leveled up in these TikTok streets. Nice, nice. So she just leveled up. We're going to talk about that. That was that blue box. So she leveled up to 14. She was just 13. Now she's 14. So really quickly, I don't teach about leagues. Why don't I teach about leagues to my beginners? Why don't I teach about this? Tell me why. What's the reason why I wouldn't do it? How do you level up? From your gifting, I'll show you in a second. You just did it, so I'll show you how that came about. Too much, kinda. That's kind of the rationale, but I'll explain that further. Anybody else? Because it's too much to try and learn. Kinda. I mean, the same thing about too much. Um, Anybody else want to guess? Why don't I teach it? That's the last step. Don't really matter at first. That really is the answer. Don't really matter at first. You're not even focused on being consistent. That's the answer. That's the answer. Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't know. Bank. Definitely difficult to explain. That's the answer. You got to focus on being consistent. I just told y'all this is based on a 24-hour clock. If you just going live once a week and then have the nerve to be mad because you ain't leaguing up. You're like, well, why ain't I leaguing up? You ain't going live daily. You ain't doing enough. And on top of that, you're still building your community. So you got to go live first. Exactly. Exactly. You're still building your community too. So your community has to support you in your growth. And as you're building a community of supporters, people grabbing your daily heartbeat, people supporting your flash goal, your live goal, doing the things, then you can grow and build and then now focus on a daily mindset of coming here and going live, or thinking about your strategy a little bit more. But in the beginning, you're just trying to figure out, how do you not be scared? How do you understand where the laugh track is? How do you know what your analytics are? So there's still a lot to learn in the beginning. So I don't teach that because I don't want you guys to feel like now you're on the clock, because it is a clock and you become on the clock. Okay. I'm still D5. See, you like still D5. How long in a daily basis? 61 minutes is ideal. 61 minutes. Um, so hour and 1 minute or more. Should I accept visitors in my life as a beginner? Nope. I don't. I don't, but people do. I shouldn't say that. Do what you want. I wouldn't do it. Is the laugh track on your live or your microphone? It's on the live. It's in the wand. Right here's the wand for the live host. It's under the wand. I go live 3 times a week and have 10K followers, but can't do daily. Yes. Yeah. I only get foreigners. Okay. So again, take make sure you clear your caches. Make sure you are starting to say the things that matter for your live stream. So again, if you are someone who is talking about a certain topic, those people who are from other countries, don't name their countries. Try not to avoid that. Focus on talking to the people in your live stream, saying the country, saying where you're from. Be intentional about posting content for your country and what you're doing. You'll see that shift that how to clear. So the 3 lines on your profile, in the top 3 lines of your profile page, click those 3 lines, those hamburger lines on your profile. It'll pop out and you can go down to settings and privacies and then go down to free up space. Under there, I think it says clear cache. Okay. So yeah, there's some things you have to do to rework your account, but just make sure you're being intentional about how do you get the right people in your room. Okay. I just don't get people on the live. I really need to go daily, starting today, twice a day. Look at you, friend. All right, all right, okay. So that's a crash course on leagues. So leagues are there. Let's do this crash course on that's the wrong thing. That's the gift gallery. Gift gallery is important too, but I'll talk about that next time. Hey, Bluish, welcome to the room. If you do your blue box. So if you got away from where we're at, we're talking about, hey friend, thank you so much. Hey, Holly Q. We got away from talking about this. If you need to put blue back in the chat or box back in the chat, we're going to do it. And when I say 2 minutes, I really do mean it. We're going to do a crash course. Look at you, Dawn. Thank you so much, Miss Dawn. Look at you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Carmen. I appreciate the support. Wink, wink. I appreciate you, friends. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for supporting. Um, so let's see. Okay, clear. Does that help get people on live? No. It means that you're clearing out your history. Something about your history is making it um is possibly having you with a more international audience base. So I want you to clear that and see if that helps. Thank you so much. I appreciate your friend. Thank you so much for that level up cake. And thank you for the gifts, you all. I appreciate it. You said, is it proper to follow via the viewer list? People do that. Not all those people are engagers. Look at the points next to them and see if they're engagers. These are my VIP boxes, so those people definitely are. Thank you very much, Regina. Appreciate you. Thank you for the wink winks. I appreciate it, friend. Dot got a restriction for misinformation today. TikTok. Oh my gosh. What did you do an appeal? I don't see it in my screen. Did you do an appeal, friend? Let me know if you see appeal. I don't see anything in here. Yeah, I don't see it on my end, Q. So I think you're okay. I think you think you did it. Um, did they lift it? They didn't end the live. They must have just gave. Did they give you a warning? Maybe. Yeah. Can they process that appeal that quickly? Yeah, yeah. You know where to go to check to see what your status is. I'm gonna show you real quick. Holly Q is another one of the creators in the agency. She is awesome sauce, y'all. She talks about the 92% of Black women and making sure that we are in our self-care and awareness phase about self-awareness. And so she is really good, y'all. Wink, wink. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate the gifts. Thank you, Carmen. So if you go to your profile, you're gonna click TikTok Studio. You're gonna click the live side. You're gonna scroll down to tools and resources. You click that arrow here. It's called your live standing. Let me see, where is it at? Right here. The shield. Under your live standing, click under the restrictions and you'll see your history. And obviously there's nothing here, but if you look, There may be a view details and maybe some other stuff. Okay. Just see what's there and see if you can appeal it, if it can still be appealed. That view details might allow you to appeal there. Okay. All right, friends. Thank you so much. TikTok said the summer crash course on TikTok leagues and how to level up. Ask for tips. Okay. I did my first shoppable live with 12 products. Would I get credit if I go live later tonight? You did your first shoppable live with 12 products. Congratulations. Well, you want to know if you would get credit if I go live tonight. When did you do the shoppable? How long did you go live? Tell me more about the shoppable. Um, yeah, you'll definitely get credit for going live tonight if you go over an hour. Yeah, for an hour. Okay. Yeah. Try to go over an hour. Make sure it's over 60 minutes. So try to go always over an hour. So if you went over, that's great. If you went under, I would try to go back and go over. Yeah, that couldn't hurt. How many followers do you need to do shoppables? To get shop access, you have to have over 1,000. You might have access. You don't have access yet to the pilot program? It said visibility restricted. So they didn't recommend you to the For You feed. So they stopped pushing you out to the For You feed. So HoloQ, did it allow you to appeal it? The reason why I say appeal it, because if it happens again in the future, you'll at least have those appeals. You don't want to continue to rack up restrictions. You always want to try to appeal them so that they can get cleared away. So yeah, your visibility was restricted, meaning you weren't being recommended to the For You feed. And yeah, and that's it. And they probably had a restriction for a time period. Did they say the entire live, or did they have like a timestamp from this time to this time? Sometimes it's 10 minutes, sometimes it might be 30 minutes, just depends on what's happening. So you got to be careful. And if it happened because of something you said, it could have been your audience, could have been something somebody said in the chat too. You got to be careful about what you read. Thank you all. I appreciate that. What you're reading and what you're repeating from people in the chat too. How would I add another profile on TikTok to a different device? You can't. Another profile on TikTok. I'm sorry. You create a new account. You're saying, how do I create a new account for my other phone? Yeah, you could do that. You could do that. That you can do, which is pretty much what I do here. I'm sorry, where did you see the restrictions at? Under TikTok Studio in your profile, click post, and then you're going to go on the live side. Under the live side, you're going to scroll down to tools and resources, going to click, and you're going to see your live standing. It used to be called your live standing now, but it used to be called rules and guidelines. They changed the name. My tablet doesn't have my current profile. You got to log into it. Click on your profile. If you click your profile picture on underneath it, you click it, it'll allow you to add another profile. So you can add other profiles. Click your photo. Click your name for on the current profile, and it'll let you add some new ones. Yeah, from that device. Yeah. So when you do log into your account and then click your name, and you can add additional profiles there. An existing profile, yes, an existing profile. Okay, let me do this. I didn't get to the blue box, y'all. Long story short, you click your blue box, a blue screen pops up. It shows you how many points. Hey, Miss K Latte, how many points you've gotten already. So, Carmen, you've gotten points. You've gotten points from this engagement in this live. I learned so much from you today. I have to nap for work, so you're welcome. I feel like I'm all over the place, y'all. I'm just saying. Um, Thank you for what you have provided already. You're welcome, friends. Thank you so much for the roses. I appreciate it. Hey, Soda Bob. No, Natasha, you feel like I'm all over the place too. You're like, girl, what in the world? Thank y'all for the wink winks and the roses. I appreciate it. Um, okay, my friends, really, one more time. We're gonna try this. Let's see. I'm just going to show y'all, just so y'all can't say I didn't show y'all. So I'm going to click the blue box. Blue screen pops up, shows you which level you're at, tells you how many points you've collected, how many points you need for the entire next level, and tells you how many points to level up. Always pay attention to these points. It keeps scrolling by. Those are the points you're striving to get by gifting, and then ultimately you can level up. So if you gather the, let's see when it scrolls by, it's like 2,200, 220 more points, or 22,000 more points. I could level up to level 24. Okay. So that's what you're trying to do. Have you spoken about gifts? That's what this is. I'm speaking about it now. And so this is, if you click here, this is the gifter level up program. It breaks it down. You guys can read through it for yourself. To get coins on your account, you're going to click the gift box. The levels go from level 1 to level 50. Level 25 is a great level because you fly into the room. If you click the gift box, it shows you how many points you need here as well. And you also can take it, go to the bigger box so you can see how many points you've already collected. And then these are the gifts you can send. That's how it works. Here, if it says the word recharge, you need more coins. Otherwise, you have coins in your account. So always have a little coins on your account. Always. So you can do a little bit. You don't have to do a whole lot, but it's up to you in terms of how much you want to do. Thank you so much, Anna. Thank you for the rose. And then you pay attention to leveling up. You don't want to, the first thing is to have a blue box, but you don't want to not engage. When you came into someone's room, TikTok told you to do something. Do it. It's usually one coin. So do it. When you come into someone's room, you know you're going to do something. All right? That's how you make sure that you are constantly engaging and leveling up. It's going to pay in dividends for you as you're thinking about networking and connecting with other people and those people being part of your community in the future. So, number one here. Number one talks about community because I want you guys to pay attention. You said true. I want you guys to pay attention to who you're talking to in your life. Okay. So I want you to pay attention to that. So I'm going to tell you to go to your home screen. And on your home screen, I want you to click the little magnifying glass so you can start searching for something. So earlier today we did, let's see, we did skincare. I'm going to put skincare in. So I just started typing the word skin care. It says routine over 40, routine products, routine black women, um, the skin, secuticle, cuticles, the skincare routine for over 50, organizer. Um, so you pick a topic that makes sense for your live and you search it. So I'm going to do over 40 because that was just the first one there. And so it starts talking about skincare routine for women over 40. It talks about lives, talks about all the lives of different people that are here talking about skincare, videos, if you want to look at some videos and see what people are doing in their content. It's really helpful. So you can see and do some engagement there. If you are wanting to look at shop, you could do that as well. You could look at top videos too and some other content and lives. So all of that is going to help you because what you're going to do is take that information. You're going to use maybe skincare, 5 um, anti-aging tips for women over 40, anti-aging skincare tips for women over 40. That could be my board. And number 5 is going to surprise you. So people who are looking for skincare, ideally, TikTok is going to recommend you to their feed. Ideally, you would show up as one of the lives because you talked about it. Okay? When I do my videos and people comment my name, it's always link my videos to soda stream videos. So your name is a search term. Your name is a keyword. I love it. Thank you so much for the roses. I appreciate you. Thank you for the wink winks. Thank you for that. So, so keep in mind, people are searching different things. For soda, her name is a brand name, SodaStream. So she gets included, lumped into that. So everything you watch, everything you type, everything you say, this algorithm is listening. So how do you take advantage of that? And so you want to make sure you're searching the keywords that people are searching. And your live stream is naming that so people know how to get more information from you. And ultimately you're able to gravitate and get those people into your room because your room, your topic, your board, the title of your for your live event is speaking to them. Okay? Does that make sense? Drop a heart in the chat if it makes sense. If it don't make sense, tell me it don't make sense, Doc. That is totally fine. Thank you so much, Carmen. I appreciate it. Yes, yes. So that's why I tell you, do your research, know your topic. If you don't know your topic, thank you so much, Mojo. Thank you so much, Sunny. I appreciate you. Zara, appreciate it. Thank you, Studio Peep. If you don't know your topic, look up. Have the AI teach you something, tell you some ideas. Come up with some different ways to think about your topic based on your niche. I did it yesterday in my live, so you're more than welcome to go to my YouTube channel and look at my lives, and I talk about it a little bit. I think I talked about it like an hour into the live. You'll hear me talking about brainstorming tips, and I give one there. But the point is, I want you guys to be intentional about your live audience. That's going to be the difference maker. Um, Thank you so much, OG. Appreciate it, friend. Appreciate it. Creator Search Insights helps me with topics. Yes, Creator Search Insights is a great tool. I'm an ambassador, and you see a lot of videos about that too for on purpose. It is a great tip. It is a little convoluted sometimes in terms of how you come across the keywords because it gives content gaps. And so content gaps is where they want you to put more content based on there's a gap. There's not enough content out there. So this search feature is probably going to get you closer to what you need as opposed to trying to comb through Creator Search Insights to get some ideas. That's just my 2 cents about it. But yeah, it has the potential to be really really perfect in terms of how you are coming up with topics to do content on. I think what I'm asking in this particular feature, what I'm telling you to do here is to know probably already what you want to talk about, but how are you looking for the things people are searching that aligns with your topic? So again, if you do fitness, you search the word fitness. If you do skincare, you first search the word skincare. If you do, I don't know, spiritual motivation, maybe type in that. Okay. Can I use creators to sell my products? Can you use it to sell your products? For creating content? So it's a content tool. Thank you so much for the daily heart me. It's a content tool, so yeah, you definitely would use it to come up with topics to do content on based on your products. It sounds like you have a digital product that you want to sell. If you have a digital product, I would encourage you to set up Service Plus. Service Plus is here where you can get set up the message feature where people can message you. Number 5, I talk about again TikTok. What's that? This is Service Plus. So when you are going on your profile, click TikTok Studio. It's actually under the post side in the live side. Just type in, scroll down to monetization on the post side. You'll see Service Plus, and then go to tools and resources. You'll see it under there as well. It's kind of where I was showing you guys the live your live standing. Service Plus is under there too. So Service Plus is a feature where if you activate it, you can have frequently asked questions. It's this feature here. If you guys click my yellow arrow, the yellow box with the arrow, if you click that, that's Service Plus. Okay. And once you click it, it shows frequently asked questions that people ask about, like, how do I get a one-on-one with you? How do I um, how do I get more engagement in my life? How do I learn my niche? And so what I did was come back with a quick answer. And then when you message me, it's in my inbox, I'm going to send you a follow-up answer where I take you to my stand store and I send you my stand store. So for you, Carmen, you set up Service Plus have those frequently asked questions and responses, and then people message you, you can then send them your website so that they can get information that way. And people click it, people book appointments because I offer consultations to help you go and do a deeper dive in terms of what you're looking for on this app. And so, okay, I see. Yeah. And so I support, how do I help you understand in this live? You're probably not getting all your questions answered. You can meet with me and we can do a one-on-one appointment. So that's just being able to explain the value of what you offer, but again, being intentional about who's in your room so that you got the right audience in your room. Okay. Better to do that as an individual business. I'm an individual. This account is an individual account. My agency page, that's the account that I have over here, is a business. And so it has Service Plus too. I don't use it though. I haven't activated it rather, but it can have it. Service Plus for business or for personal. And so, okay, what does number one mean? You're currently the number one, you're the top viewer in the room. If you click the 53, who's in the room? Carmen, you number one. You number one. You number one. You the number one in the room. You are in the VIP seats right now. Thank you, Fran, for the daily hour. He's like, look at you. Yeah, you right here. You're right here in the boxes. Carmen said, look at me, y'all. Awesome, Fran. I love it. Yes, you are number one. Uh, Thank you, Sonny. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you for that. Yay! You said congratulations, boo. You're so funny. Very travel. Thank you so much, friend. You said number two. I learned something today. Look at you. Number one and number two. Oh my gosh, y'all so funny. Y'all like, Doc, what in the world? Y'all gonna be in TikTok streets. Y'all family gonna talk about y'all like they talk about me. My family be like, Mommy, what are you doing? I was like, I know TikTok better than any of y'all now. This is the agency page. You have to be a live host to join the agency, but follow this account. This account is a business account. It's where my stand store is located. I do not have it on this account on purpose. All right. Because I don't want TikTok to say I'm redirecting people. I don't have my link in my bio, but I do link this page. I mentioned this page and it's on my bio. And then this page mentions my page and it's in their bio. It's bio. So yes, so I do that intentionally. All right. And so this is how you would also, the content on here has the apply now button for the agency. If you are looking for a creator network agency, I am one. So I'm an owner and manager. We just had our agency retreat this past weekend and had a fabulous time, y'all. I had a chance to meet. It was a small cohort, but it was so worth it. It was such a great group of people. And so I'm just over the moon about just having this time and space and opportunity to engage with so many great people. So we're gonna continue to grow. We got a lot more growing to do. We are doing our thing, which is awesome, but we gotta be consistent, friends. We gotta keep showing up. All right. So where are we at? So we were talking about I'm gonna go to number two. So we talked about the importance of doing your research. All right, researching the keywords. That's so important. Number two, you got to schedule a live event. A live event. Consistency is key. It is. It is. You got to schedule a live event. A live event is where you go and schedule. And again, I showed you guys where your live standing is located. Okay. Don't make me have to go show it again. But go on your profile, click TikTok Studio. Once you click that, you'll see post and live. We go down to the live side, go under tools and resources, and right at the top is live event. All right. So that's what you're clicking. I can change if I want to. Yes, to answer your question, just blanketly, I can't coach or poach, but answering that question, the answer is yes. It comes with consequences depending on what status you are. Okay. There is some things you got to be aware of. Um, hey Petra, how you doing, friend? And so Love Petal is in my agency, and she is a great live host. She did go live today. I think I saw a sneak peek. Look at you, friend. You went live today. That's awesome. I think was it today or was it yesterday? Today's are a blur, but I think you went live today, Love Petals. Didn't you go live today? Um, I know I missed a lot. That's amazing. Yay. Okay. Hello, friend. I didn't get a chance. I saw it when I was in between meetings and I was like, oh, I was heading to the next meeting. I was like, Love Petals live. Yes, today. Awesome, friend. Look at you. I'm going to go live at 7 p.m. All right, nice, nice. Look at you. What time zone? What time zone are you going live? You always got to put the time zone so we know. Anybody else going live, put in the chat what is your topic, your time, and your time zone. Put those three Eastern. Okay, nice, nice. I'm Eastern as well. What's your topic, Carmen? What are you talking about in your live? Um, okay. Hmm. I wonder if you should take off US in your chat. Did you always have that in there, or was that a way in your bio, Carmen? Was that a way to kind of make sure you got US people? Is that what you were thinking? Or were you saying, is that us, capitalized? Us caregivers? Let me know. What did you mean by that? Digital project and working from home. Okay. Did you put, is that us caregivers or is that US? I'm not sure because you capitalized it. Us caregivers. Take it out. No, us. Gotcha. Not United States, but us. Take it out because you capitalized it too. So I wonder if that's attracting an international audience because they're like, huh, what is she talking about with the US? Everything you type has meaning. So you got to be careful about it. I think I would remove that. That may be something that's attracting people to your live. I am not since I'm losing fragments. East Coast about 9:30 product testing shoppable. You said I am not. What was that? I'm not. What's that mean? You're not going live or you are going live? Let me know. You what did you mean by that? My friend Sunny. 12 p.m. Central Time, free training on 7 ways women create income online. And 9 p.m. Central, my digital journey. Nice. I'm going live at 9 p.m. Second shoppable live. Okay. Okay, good. All right. Um, Okay, that's good. That's good. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time about healing, truth, truths nobody talking about. Okay, healing. I love that. Let's see, Central Time. Nice. All right, going live on Wednesday, 6 and 8 a.m. or p.m. I play Music Bank in the. You play music, I'm assuming. In the 60s, 70s, 80s, I have 87 8,700, 8,750 followers. Okay, nice. All right, Central Time. Nice. All right, friends, you guys are doing your thing. I love it. You're going to schedule a live event as number two as a way to start marketing your live. Carmen, thank you so much for that. I love you so much. Thank you for the wink winks. As a way to start marketing your live, you're also going to create post. I said this much earlier, but you got to post your content. You got to post the content. People got to know you go live. Okay. So you got to post the content. That has to be the focal point. So, in the content you're posting, make sure you say it. Hey, join me live. I'm going to be playing music. Join me live, and we're gonna have this healing conversation. Join me live daily. Join me live at this day and time. Put the time zone. So put it in your content, talk about it. You can add that to your stories. Stories are always good. Your girl is heavy into the stories. I try my best to post stories easily 5, 6, 8 times a day because I do 3 lives. So I post my old content. I'm sharing stuff to my stories. People do live highlights. I add those to my stories. So I'm constantly adding to my stories. So yeah, definitely get in the habit of posting to your stories. All right. You said, oops, I gotta recharge. Okay, thank you. Petra, you're going live at 7 p.m. Eastern. Nice, nice, friend. Is stories better? No, not better. Content is king. Your feed post, you gotta do the feed post. But it's good to post your stories. It's another touch point. It really is. TikTok will send that to new viewers and your current viewers. They'll share it out. So it is a beautiful thing to have those stories added. Yep. So keep posting your stories. Um, Number 4, again, I'm kind of rushing through this. Number 4 is making sure you're paying attention to your lighting, your sound. Danny, how are you, friend? Your internet connectivity, your latest updates on the app. Remember, I said there was an app update today for the iPhone users. Making sure that you are also paying attention to your board. Put your board up. If your room is for 18 years and older, hey, BB, how are you, friend? Um, is stories okay? Let's see. Stories only last a short time. Yes, 24 hours. Can you repost the same video more than once to stories? Absolutely. I do it daily. I do twice a day, actually. Yep. Yep, I sure do. And I got new follows and engagement from it. Yep, sure do. Yep. So, board can't have TikTok on it, can't have a website, can't have pricing, cannot have your name, email, phone number, no personal identifying information. Your board should be a marketing tool that adds value, curiosity, as well as a challenge. You want to be intentional about what you set up here so that people can see what you're offering and say, oh, that's for me. She's talking to me or he's talking to me. This is a great board. Oh, I want to come in and swipe in and learn a little bit about this. So your board should be doing that. All right. Thank you so much. Content disclosure and audience control is the other thing you want to have turned on under settings. Content disclosure is when you're talking about your personal professional brand. If you have some mature content that is not for your average audience member, the under 18, then turn that on. It gives you a little bit of leeway to talk about topics that may be a little bit more provocative or sensitive. However, audience control also needs to be turned on if you're going to sell something. Again, have a more mature conversation, or you're doing something in your live, like talking about something more, depending on what the topic is about, maybe something a little bit more dangerous. Thank you for that, Crane, Regina. I appreciate it. I started my business in April and want to know how to sell content that is not listed on TikTok Shop. You got to be careful. I mean, people do it. Don't get me wrong, they do it, but you don't want to get in trouble with TikTok where they say you're redirecting people off the platform. Service Plus seems like a good workaround, especially if you have like a stand store or beacon and you want to send people your link in bio. It can be a way to kind of get that traffic. So this is the pin card message. You can message me directly, or you can click the Service Plus symbol here. That's what that yellow with the arrow is. That's the Service Plus symbol. So I would say those are like the two-way. That's how you want to do it. And when you're talking to your live, you're not necessarily promoting your physical products. It's really for digital products. It's really for that type of solution. Thank you so much, BB. Appreciate you, friend. So yeah, it's really for that type of product, but it's not for something that is a physical product you're gonna mail. Um, And then last but not least, five. Five is a combination of things. When I just pinned Service Plus. So you could say, hey guys, when you're talking about your Service Plus, I did a strategy guide. My strategy guide, I'm going to make it available, limited use or limited access in the next couple of days. But if I wanted to do that, I could say, okay, if you want my strategy guide, I'm only going to give it to the next 10 people. You can pin it. You could change this message here. So I could say, Superwoman equals discount for a strategy guide. And people who click that, those top 10 people would get the discount. Not doing it for real. But my point is, this is a way, you can always reframe this word, retool it, but this is a way to make sure you're also appeasing TikTok. TikTok needs to win too. You can't be the only one selling your products and winning. All right. I just want to see what all those viewers things do. Appreciate your friend. Yeah, so you got to be intentional about what you're doing. Happy birthday, BB. Appreciate your friend. It's like it ain't even my birthday. But yeah, so just keep that in mind. Think of the strategy that you're trying to do. Are you trying to get more super fans? You can pin your super fans and talk about that. Are you want to use Service Plus? You can pin that pin card. I just did it a little while ago. You could talk about that. If you have different things occurring in your live stream. So, for example, I always use the tarot card readers because they're so good, but they'll say full reading and they'll have the list of gifts here for you to engage. So they'll say full reading equals maybe a galaxy. Okay. And then it says half reading, mini reading equals a money gun. Okay. Then it says Q&A questions equal, the hand heart or the confetti. So you're being strategic about how you want people to engage so that they can do it properly. All right. So that is that. I'm going to stop there. Let me know if you didn't catch what I gave. I appreciate all the likes. I see you guys with all the hearts still. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the shares. We got over 322 shares. So thank you so much. I appreciate all the comments. You guys gave a whole lot of comments. I don't see the comments as a big number, but I do appreciate you. Okay. Do I do Okay, do I find number four? Number four is on the setup screen before you go live. The board is there. It's under settings. Under settings is content disclosure and audience control. Number four, I talked about your lights, your sounds, your audio. Those are things that you'll see as you're setting up and getting ready to go live. All right. You said you sell products. So you would do Service Plus. Yeah. I'm assuming ebooks. Do you have a physical product or a digital product? What do you mean by products? Yes, the control. Audience control. Yes, you got to turn that on. The turn on audience control. Minors cannot be on your live stream at all on the camera. Turn on. You cannot have minors on your cameras. And then audience control is for people to go live with you. Yeah. Good evening, Bren. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you so much. Digital products. Okay, yeah. So you want to turn on Service Plus. This is Service Plus. So I do one-on-one consultations. I do coaching. I have the agency. Service Plus is also this yellow arrow in the corner. So the yellow arrow in the corner, that is Service Plus 2. It says the frequently asked questions, so you could turn and activate that. And like I said, for people to click it and engage fully, because a lot of people will click it and don't do anything. So if you really want them to engage, make it part of your gift goal and integrate, a discounted rate or some other way for people to get services and then also appease TikTok. You can do all this from your phone. Yeah, I'm on my phone this whole time. Yeah. Thank you. You're always full of wisdom. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that. Exactly. Yeah. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's right. She is amazing. Oh, you guys are sweet. Thank you, friends. I appreciate it. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for that. All right. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for supporting the live stream. Claim your points. If you have any points to claim those points. Thank you all for the likes, the comments, the shares, the watching, and all the gifting. I do appreciate you all. I see you. Okay. I see all of you. You guys are wonderful people. So thank you for that engagement. Um, we are growing. This is our growth season, so we're gonna keep growing. So I'm trying to purchase with a different card code, but I don't get it. Yeah, maybe it's a different email. Good night. Good night. Thank you, pals. I appreciate you, friend. I'm a faceless creature. That's totally fine. You could go faceless. You probably should just have your hands doing something so it's not totally invisible. Yeah. Hey, Coach Sandra. Chandra. I don't know why I get stuck when I see your name, but I appreciate you, friend, being here. Same email. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know, friend, if it's sending, maybe the code's sending to a different phone number, maybe. Sorry, creator. No problem. All right, friends. I appreciate you guys. We just did 2 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you so much for the populars. You guys are awesome. Thank you for the information first time here. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for the daily heart me's. Thank you all for supporting. Like I said, I will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. I go live twice a day. I get in around 10:15. But when I end the live, you guys can pre-register. So just hit the registration button so you can get a notification of when I go live. Let me know if you guys have questions before I head out, but I do appreciate you all. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you all for your support. I will be back later. All right. I'll be back tomorrow later. I don't think I'm coming back today. So I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye bye. Bye bye. See you later. All right, my dear friends. I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for being